Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Bosch BCHF220GB cordless vacuum cleaner. And what I want to do today is to show you around the vacuum some of the features and benefits that it offers. But first of all, what we need to do is to get the vacuum unboxed. So let's see what we've got. This is the main body of the vacuum. There's quite a lot of tape and polythene bags around here. There we go. So one of the main advantages of this one is it's got a little handheld unit, but I'll cover that a bit more in a moment. So in here, it's like a little puzzle. This is trying to get into this. Nevertheless, it's not going to beat me. So first of all, we've got the charger. Clearly being a cordless vacuum, that's quite important to get it charged up. And I've got the handle, and then we've got the main floor head. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get everything packed away, get all the packaging put to one side. But just a note, because it's something I do mention when I'm talking about cordless vacuums especially, and unpacking them. I'll talk about the packaging materials, and I must say quite a few brands are just going towards cardboard and other types of packaging. Clearly Bosch have decided to still use some of the polythene bags, so majority of the packaging is recyclable, but not all of it. The only tool you'll need to put the vacuum together is a screwdriver, but to start with, all we need to do is just pop the main body of the vacuum onto the floor head, and that just clips into place. And then with the handle, all you need to do is to put the handle on like that, and then you do get a separate screw, so that just locates into the back like that, and then just get your screwdriver, and within seconds, there we go. So within seconds the vacuum's put together, and essentially apart from charging it, that's ready to go now. When it comes to charging the vacuum, it's nice and easy. The charger itself, that just plugs into the back of the vacuum, so it just pops in there, and according to Bosch it takes approximately 4 or 5 hours to fully charge, and from that you'll get approximately 44 minutes run time. That will clearly depend on the surface that you're on, so if you're vacuuming on, say, longer pole carpet, then you're not going to get as long a run time as if you're vacuuming on, say, a laminate or tiled floor. A major factor that can make a big difference when it comes to the runtime is also the power setting you've got it on. On here, you've got two settings. So you've got the low and then the high. So if you were to put it on the lower setting, and if you're on a tiled floor or hard floor surface, then there is a very good chance you'll get the 44 minutes. Whereas if you wanted to vacuum on the higher suction, although the performance will be a lot better, you're not going to get anywhere near the 44 minutes. Now the main beauty about this being a 2-in-1 design is, apart from using it on the floor as a main vacuum cleaner, if you wanted to go and vacuum the stairs or your car for example, then you've got the little handheld on the front. And to take that off, all you need to do is press this button here, and that pulls off. And then to operate this, you've got an independent switch. So with that, you just got the one setting as opposed to the two settings on the main body of the vacuum, but really still feels pretty powerful even when you've only got the one setting on the handheld itself. To take the bin off, all you need to do is press the button there, and then that will come off like that. It just inside here, if you take the red handle, pull that out, then that's the filtration unit. So with that, you can take this apart. So with these filters, they can all come apart to wash, and then all you need to do is make sure that is completely and utterly dry before you put it back in the vacuum, because what you will find is if you wash it and then put it back in when it's still even slightly damp, there's a very good chance that you will damage the vacuum, and that won't be covered under the manufacturer's warranty. Now what I do recommend in a lot of my videos when I'm talking about cordless vacuum or any vacuum cleaner is, when it comes to things like the filters, where you've got washable filters as an option, then personally I'd recommend buying a spare set of filters. Normally what happens, when you wash the filters, you normally need to leave them for around 24 hours to dry properly. So that essentially means that the vacuum is out of action for around 24 hours. If you've bought a spare set of filters, what you can do is you can wash the filters, leave them on the side to dry for a day or so until they're completely dry, and then put your spare set of filters into the vacuum and carry on vacuuming. And then to put the handheld back together, ever so easy. All you need to do is locate it at the bottom. That clips on like that, and then the handheld part just clips onto the main body of the vacuum like that. At some point you might need to clean the brush roller at the bottom, and to take this out, Bosch have made it really easy for us, and all you need to do is push that clip down and then take the brush roller out. I'd always liked this design. Bosch have used this design on quite a few vacuums over the years, and it always goes down really well with customers. Last thing you want to have to do is to turn the vacuum upside down, get a coin or screwdriver to take the bottom plate off, to take the brush roller out. It's always a pain, so well done Bosch on this design. You will find that you've got a couple of slots around here, and that's really useful for popping either a knife or a pair of scissors, more than likely, along here if you've got hair wrapped around the brush roller. And if you have got any hair and once you've removed it, then to put it back in, all you need to do is just pop it in the side, clip it into place, then you're ready to go. Bosch have quite a few different ranges of cordless vacuums, and this one is called Ready. This is one of the starting models in that range. You will find that there are other ranges like Flexxo, which look very similar to this. It's a similar design. You've still got the two-in-one concept, where you've got the handheld on the front. The main difference as you go up in the range to Flexxo, then things like the suction can be a little bit more powerful, also the run times of the vacuums are a little bit better as well. But nevertheless, this range of vacuums, the Ready, has always gone down really well with customers. Another reason is that it does stand up on its own, which I know sounds very simple, because a lot of vacuums should stand up on their own, but there are a lot of manufacturers that are still making vacuums where you have to put them on a wall mount or fold it down in half for it to basically stand. But one of the final reasons that people like these is they're very lightweight. It's only around 2.4 kilograms, then you will find that moving the vacuum around is ever so easy. If you're thinking of purchasing one of these models, I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. Hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Bosch BCHF220GB cordless vacuum. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe, leave any comments below. I always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad, about the video. I know I've not given you a demonstration of it, but all I wanted to do was make this quite a quick video just to go through some of the features and benefits that it offers. Also, if you have got one of these, or if you've got a Bosch cordless vacuum like this, let me know what you think about it, because I'd always appreciate the feedback. Thanks for joining me today.